into his first fish. Welcome to Angling For You. Today we join me on Molly's Pond and fantastic Birkwood fisheries, and today we're fishing one of my favourite methods, and also probably one of the most productive methods, and it's also step 3 in the little cold weather series that I've got going on, and that's fishing sweet corn on the deck. Now, there's probably not many methods, or should I say baits, that I've caught better on over the years than sweet corn. I mean, it just is the bait of choice for all seasons, and not all, but some people discount sweet corn when it comes to winter. But it's such a fantastic bait. It's bright in colour, it's low in feed, so meaning that there's nothing to it, so they can't fill up on it, and it's just a real good standout bait. What I'm going to do is go through the rig first, and before we're talking how we're coupling up and what we're coupling up with. So as you've seen, that first fish is a skimmer. That's sort of the target fish that I'm aiming today, skimmers, F1s. The elastic we've got is a number 11 hollow from Preston Innovations. Really light, responsive elastic. Very little chance of bumping any fish, but also if you catch any carp in the action, you've got a good chance of landing. So the line is quite a light setup. So we've got 013 main line all the way through to a sort of 6 to 8 inch hook link, and that is 012. And we got that down to a tiny little 18s hook, and the shotting pattern. Now the shotting pattern is quite interesting. I've not got too much bulk. They're spread out sort of with 3 inch gaps, so it's number 8s, and I've got 6 number 8s, and I've spread them around to bring the float down and the bait down steady with a number 10 dropper 3 inches from the hook. And the float's a sort of shanty style float, and quite long stemmed. Again, we're going to about two and a bit foot, on its way to 3 foot here. So we are wanting a decent size long bristle float. Now the bait wise in regards to preparation is when I first start, I'm looking to check the water to see what the depths are like. So I've gone out sort of 4 sections out, and I've found just where it flats out, and I've dobbed around with a plummet, and it's quite clear and there's nothing sort of in the way, so that's where I've gone for. And I've also shipped out to sort of 10 metres, maybe a bit longer, and it starts to go back up towards the island. So we're sort of on the flat interim line between the island and the in front. So that firstly is important, obviously finding that flat area where fish at this time of year are going to feel confident in feeding. So the feed, a simple soaked 2mm micros. F1s and skimmers love micro pellets, most fish do, and we're just sort of putting half a pot in there every other cast. And when you hook your corn, go to hook it just off the corn. You don't want to stick your hook straight through the middle of the corn. A lot of people do that, and it can actually lose your bites, especially if you're using smaller hooks, because you're not getting a lot of contact with the hook. Now what I do is I hook it just through the corner. In fact, when I bring it next to him, I'll show you. I hook it just through the corner of the corn, and that allows me pretty much all the hook, so the fish will suck the corn in, and you just literally got all the hook showing, and that's just allows you to obviously strike on the fish really quickly. So yeah, like I say, it's the third in the series of the step 3, and it's obviously corn on the deck, but people may think and look at the sky and think, well, it's actually quite sunny, it's not done in cold weather. I assure you, it is Baltic out here, and the water temperature is not warm. I mean, I soaked obviously the micros, so I had the water out for that, and it is freezing cold, that water. So be under no illusions, it is cold out here. When you come in to shot your float as well, make sure you don't shot it too high. Feels like another skimmer. It is. Beautifully hooked in there in the top lip with that tiny little 18s hook. So important, like I say, with hooking that corn on. What I'll do is I'll get close to the camera and I'll show you how we do that. Get a piece of corn and we'll get close to the camera and show you how to do that. Right, so let's get right up to the lens. So a lot of people, when the hook's sweet corn, they go straight through the middle part of the corn, like through there. I don't do that. I think you've got less hook showing. So what I do is I hook just on the corner like that. So the corn itself is dangling, and as you can see, let's just try and lift that. You can see there that the hook is fully exposed. So fish come up and grab it, they've got that hook straight away. It's in the it sits in the top of the mouth like it's in my finger, like there. So that's the idea. So let's get back on the box and get back and see if we can catch some more. So as we're saying, you get the corn and hook that just on the corner like so, and get a little bit of that pellet. Into another fish. This one feels a little bit bigger. This could probably be an F1. This one should be a nice one to finish with. Doesn't feel like a skimmer. Oh, it is. It's a bit bigger. Well, as we ordered, a little bit bigger skimmer to finish. Lovely fish. Nice, like soaking me through, which is nice of it. Just beautifully in that top lip, as they all have been on this corn. That's a lovely little fish to end the session on, and that just symbolises everything about cold water fishing. Because I tell you now, when you're fishing matches or you're fishing in the winter months, or in the colder months, those fish make all the difference in the matches. There are a lot of people that don't like them, and I understand that. You know, they're not the nicest to fish to have in your hands, and they slime up your line. But winter fishing and cold water fishing, they make up a good majority of the weights, and being able to target them with a method such as corn on the deck, you know, is important this time of year. And I hope this sort of 3-step guide to my cold water fishing. What I've tried not to do is include maggots in that, because maggots is its own entity, and I want to give you a few different things that you maybe not fish. So I hope this 3-step guide has been helpful to you. Like I say in most of my videos, it's for beginners and people that want to try new things out. It's not for these match lads that obviously are good anglers and know all these things. It's the everyday angler that wants to learn new things and wants to improve their fishing. So again, I hope this 3 steps it's been good for you. We've got a lot of stuff planned. Come and join us on the Facebook group with a great set of lads, and they are willing to share any sort of knowledges and knowledge of venues. You can post your photos on there, you can ask questions on there. So that's just search Angling For You on Facebook group, and we'll add you for there. Free. It's completely free to do. If you want to just be more about the pictures and sort of that kind of thing, then we're on the Instagram at angling_for_you. Again, feel free to send private messages and ask any questions that you want to ask, or further that, ask them on the comments on the YouTube. Coming up to 1 million views, which is fantastic, and we value all your support, and it's been fantastic journey up to point, and it's only going to get better. So yeah, if you could like and share with your friends, and hopefully we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks a lot. Tight lines.